Whenever it says we are, we are. But uh, I, yeah, the struggle is this real. I have no idea if this is technically live or not because I think we are now. So,
Okay,
well,
no worries.
all I will say is to our audience, thank you for joining me and Rachel tonight. And Nick is nowhere to be seen.
Okay,
I feel like that's not like uncommon though.
isn't he always a few minutes late? Or not always, but quite frequently.
Yes, but tonight he said that he will be later than usual.
That's okay. We'll use this portion of the show to roast Nick until
Oh
he
yeah,
gets here.
that's what I really think is this makes it a great time to be alive. Like
Yeah,
just the freedom to just not have Nick give any, what do you call it, like backlash, because he
yeah,
can't, he lost his opportunity.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so I was actually gonna tell you, I saw a Michigan thing in the news today, and I was
was it
excited.
good?
Well, it was just funny. Like, there's a viral video of this metal slide in Detroit. Have you seen
Oh
it?
my, oh my, the slide.
The giant metal slide. And then I guess some rapper from Detroit made a song about it because they had to close the slide temporarily because like people are getting hurt going down it too aggressively, and it's made of steel.
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah.
So just so that our audience members who don't know, like it, so on Belle Isle in Detroit, which is now a state park, but it is what it is. But there is a big metal slide, and it used to be painted yellow, and it was closed and like for a few years and reopened like last weekend, and then some kids went flying in the air and got injured on the first time down the slide, and the cause seems to be that they overwaxed it.
Okay.
Now I will say that this got so bad that the Michigan like state ranger, since it's a state park, came out and made a video that saying that the kids were riding the slide wrong.
I mean, I guess that's a thing. But it's funny because you'd think the instructions for going down a slide shouldn't be so complicated.
Well, you know what? I agree that it should be a little bit, easy, but I want to show something before before it melts.
Yes, please show us.
So I have some cinnamon sugar cookie ice cream. So I don't know if you can see that, but it looks really, really good.
It looks really
And
good.
I left the container in the freezer because I I thought, you know what, like I don't want the whole thing to melt, but I will show where it came from. So it's a Michigan company, Hudsonville Ice Cream. So it's cinnamon sugar cookie ice cream.
I really like
So
that. I love cinnamon.
so I know that a lot of our audience here likes my taste test. So I'm going to give this one a try.
Alrighty.
Oh my. Oh,
How's it?
well,
Yeah.
I would give it, I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Well, maybe like 8.5.
Yeah.
But for two reasons. One, this is not the time of year for this. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it should be maybe like I think like late October is pushing it, but October, November,
Yeah.
like it doesn't taste like a treat that you would have on a day like today when it was
Because it's not
so
refreshing.
humid outside
'Cause
that
cinnamon's very warm. Yeah.
I took one step outside and I turned around and I came back inside.
I've been experiencing
Oh my.
that. I mean, we've been having heat waves over here too. I think
Oh,
a cinnamon thing is like it's like a precursor to pumpkin spice, where it's like
oh,
before it's like the nutmeg, and like
you know what,
all the other
Rachel?
stuff.
This just
Yeah,
proves that you're better at segues than Nick is,
yeah.
because now Hudsonville did not do this right, but I have an example of a company that did this right. Oreo limited edition pumpkin spice cream cookies.
Okay.
Now I will say that I still think that this is actually a little bit too early in the year for this even.
Yeah.
But I, but this is one of those things where it could go maybe like, I would say mid-September all the way through January, because pumpkin is sort of a pie thing you would get at the holidays.
Yeah.
So, oh wow.
They're good. The Oreos kind of hit or miss with their seasonal flavors. So,
Well, I would give it a 9 out of 10.
nice. It's 2 9s. Snacks
Like,
are like hidden.
it is
Yeah.
actually, now Angela said no pumpkin spice is its own thing. I don't even know what to say about that. But
Well, I agree.
but Angela,
Something. Yeah. Hi, Angela.
this is for Angela. So Angela, it is National Herbs and Spices Day. So there you go. So I will say that now, Rachel, this is actually very, very interesting. I was asked this question recently.
Mhm.
What food would you say is better eaten outside than inside?
Oh, interesting. Better eaten outside than inside. Well, okay, so one of them is like, because we have it out here where people can eat seafood by the coastline. And for some reason that works because it gives you the feeling of like it's so fresh because it came from the ocean, even though a lot of times these restaurants import their seafood from some other place. They're not catching it in the ocean that the restaurant's at. But when you look at the ocean, you're eating seafood, you're like, whoa, so fresh. Like it just gives you that feeling. And the atmosphere too.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like it's one of those things where, oh my, seafood. Oh my. Now the best seafood I've ever had was fresh in Ireland.
Oh,
So,
nice.
but I have another ice cream treat that I want to try before it melts. But this is actually one where I would say that it would taste better outside, but I'm inside right now and it's a hot day.
Yeah.
But it's Purple Cow Scooperman ice cream.
Oh, cool.
Now, it's a play on the Superman ice cream. Do you know what that is, Rachel?
I've never had it.
Oh my. Okay, just so that our audience knows, Superman ice cream is, I did not know this until I knew it, but it's a Michigan area flavor for some reason. I don't understand
Okay.
how that came to be, but it is a it's usually, what is it, like vanilla, blue moon, and black cherry flavor ice cream. So
That sounds
just
really
a
good.
rainbow of colors.
But what is the
And
blue though? Like, what's the actual flavoring component of the blue? It just tastes like the color blue.
This is really good. So all I will say that it is Oh my. Yeah, it is. I don't really. Yeah, it is. You know what? Like, how do I even say this? Because I feel like, oh my, it's not Blue Moon like the beer. Angela, you might actually know this. Jeff is late again to the chat. Ha ha ha. I don't know what that means, but see, all I can say is that Blue Moon is it is it leaves me speechless.
Maybe it's actually made of the moon then. Maybe it's real moon.
It is, yeah, it is really. It's marshmallowy and fluffy. So I'm not
Okay.
even really sure that it is a real thing. Like it's sort of just a fruity, like fluffy blue thing. So the whole thing ends up tasting like you're eating like Fruit Loops, but without the Fruit Loops.
Okay, that sounds really good. Maybe there's like
Oh
lime in
yeah.
there because Fruit Loops has lime.
Oh my. Yeah, lime sounds really good right
That does
now,
sound really
but
good. Yeah.
what I will say, it is unfortunately, Rachel, not Lime Day. I only say that because it is the day of one other fruit that is similar.
Is it Orange Day?
Close enough.
Lemon
Close
Day,
enough.
Tangerine Day.
Yeah, close enough. That's all I can say. Close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, is close enough. So I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much. I really couldn't even tell you. Like I feel like it is just one of these things where I'm just enjoying this so much and I don't know why. And I will also say that there apparently were some. Now my computer is trying to open Internet Explorer, by the way. So I don't know what this means because I thought Internet Explorer went away.
Yeah, I've already uninstalled it on all of my computers. So.
Oh my, like I don't know why. I have no idea why I have no idea why this has actually just went away. And now I'm left with some issue with Internet Explorer trying to run on my computer when it shouldn't. Maybe that's part of the joke every week, is that the joke is on me. Maybe the joke is, maybe the joke is really on me because like I feel like it might be on me that these types of things happen.
Yeah,
Nick probably somehow set my computer up for failure.
Well, since he's not here, that's the most likely culprit.
I think so, but I think the opening music is ready, Rachel. The
right.
AV team will not strike while Nick is not here.
My compliments to the AV team. Graphics have been really good lately.
I agree. What a oh my.
Welcome to Funny is Part of My Name, a podcast about math and Korean culture with a side of humor. For more information about our podcast, please visit our website at www.funnypodcastdetroit.com.
You know this song, Rachel?
I would vaguely recognize it.
Oh my.
It has like the party answer feeling of like a picture
party feeling, doesn't it? Like, that's how I feel about it. Like I don't know. It feels like the day the party was when Nick was
엔드
not here.
나오디오 아이오 호스트 프로페서 칭찬 엔드니
I'm enjoying this. Now, I will say I want to finish all my snacking before Nick gets here.
Yeah.
So-
Well, you don't want to let it melt. So
I also have some brand new Little Debbie Snickerdoodle cream pies.
Whoa, nice. It's more cinnamon.
Yeah, like I really, you know what? I like cinnamon, and cinnamon is good for your health.
It is good for
So
health. Yeah.
now, Jeff says that that song reminds him of Kids Bop. So I don't believe it, but it's actually a K-pop song, like from the I don't know, like it's old. It's not a new song by any means. It's just it's quite the party song, DJ DOC. But
Well, the kids do party nowadays too, but yeah.
what I will say is, so Rachel, I was watching a TV show recently, and the question was, what does the K in K-pop stand for? So what would you think that it stands for, Rachel? What do you think the person guessed?
I mean, okay, because I feel like it's a trick question if the answer is not Korean. Yeah. All right, we gotta let Nick in. Yeah.
Yeah, the person did not answer Korean, so I'm wondering what you think would have been like somebody's guess if they absolutely didn't know.
Collaborative, but okay.
Nick, what's your guess?
What's the question again? I didn't get
You
all of
don't
it.
get to hear the question. Just say some word that starts with a K.
Some word that starts with a K.
Yeah,
That is
so
an adjective, possibly.
yeah.
That's
Well,
an
it doesn't have to
adjective.
be an adjective
Actually, it doesn't have to be. Yeah.
because you don't know what the question is, Nick.
No, I don't.
So what's
Kool-Aid.
the answer?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Well, that makes more sense than my answer, actually. Yeah.
I don't actually that's an awful answer, Nick.
Well, based on not knowing the question, I suppose that is the
I
expectation.
mean, I feel like if somebody said Kool-Aid Pop, it would actually be a copyright infringement because I feel like there are actual Kool-Aid Pops, like the frozen things
Probably.
the Kool-Aid brand, like frozen popsicle thing.
Oh, okay. Very good.
So Nick just caused some potential copyright violation.
Oh, well.
Now, Nick, since you missed it, I want you to guess what the snack is that I'm about to eat. So if you guess correctly, I'll give you 500 points, Nick. So let me taste it first, and maybe you can figure it out from my reaction.
So whatever it is that you're about to eat, I'm supposed
Oh.
to guess what it is.
Oh yeah, this is delicious. Oh,
Mm,
well, it tastes like it has cinnamon, but it tastes like a one of those things that have there's a cream layer in it, but it tastes more like the wafers are a little bit crunchy on the outside, but still soft, sort of like the vanilla wafers when they get a little bit soggy after you have a banana float or banana.
You mean like a
Sundae or
banana
something
cream
like that.
pie
yeah,
or banana pudding?
yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like that, but it has that good texture, that good flavor, a little bit of cinnamon in it. So Nick, what is your guess? Oh
Mm,
my.
Instead of an oatmeal cream pie, I'm going to say a vanilla cream pie.
That's the worst guess ever.
Well, I'm not there, so I guess that's all I can do.
Oh my. Rachel, do you have a guess? If you get it right, I'll give you 10,000 points.
So I'm trying to guess what the snack is that you're about to sample next.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
yeah.
I
No,
was supposed to guess
the snack I'm currently eating.
Oh, okay,
it's-
okay,
it's
okay.
It's a cinnamon, the cinnamon Debbie hand pie. the
Yes,
one that
I'll take
you're
it.
doing this. Yeah.
Little Debbie Snickerdoodle cream pie. What do you think of this, Nick? Would you eat this?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. I
Oh
got tried
my.
at least.
these were actually really delicious.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't know what to say. Like, I love
A little Debbie
Snickerdoodle,
brand, okay. Yeah,
and
I would try those.
and you know what? You know how I feel about this. Not all snacks are created equal.
We're aware.
I've had.
Yeah.
Now, think about this, Rachel. This is great news. I had 4 good ones tonight.
Oh, nice.
I think that I deserved it after some of these bad weeks.
Actually, that was like a snap hit parade. So earlier in the show, John introduced us to the Superman flavor ice cream. But I don't know what is the flavor of the blue? Like, what is the blue? Because we know there's like cherry in there.
Yeah. So, what would you describe Blue Moon ice cream as, Nick?
Blue Moon ice cream?
Yeah.
Who make is that a Ben and Jerry's variety?
He doesn't recognize the Michigan ice cream.
Well, Ben and Jerry's makes it, but
Blue Moon.
that's what see what I mean, Rachel? Like this Blue Moon flavor leaves everyone speechless.
I presume it's not beer flavored.
But Nick is especially speechless.
I'll say I'm going blue raspberry.
No.
Okay.
No. So Jeff asked, what were your guesses for what case to? Oh, Nick got it wrong. And Rachel said, was it?
Collaborative, but with a K.
Yeah, I thought it was, I knew it was some like collaborative or complicated with a K. I don't know what to say about this, but I will say, just so that everyone knows, just so that it's absolutely clear, I did not just eat all junk food. I have a pulled pork barbecued sandwich here also.
Nice.
Oh, I
Right.
thought that was another one of those cookies, but it had a chocolate filling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Debbie's pulled pork flavor, Nick. I can see it now.
That's you can keep that to yourself then. I mean, I like pulled pork, but not from Little Debbie's.
Well, I have good news, Nick.
Oh, okay.
It's time for Name That Nick.
Oh,
Our favorite game. Yeah.
Yes. So now, would you like to go first or second, Rachel?
Oh, I'll go first. I feel like the questions get harder as time goes by. So I'll go
Well,
first.
I don't think that's been the trend in the past.
yeah, I feel like this is going to be easy for you, Rachel. I
Okay.
think it should be. So now, audience, just remember that there is a prize available tonight. I don't know what it is, but
Oh,
you're all entered to win if you give any correct guess of who the Nick is at least once.
will you know what the prize is before the show is over?
Maybe not. I don't know. All right. So now, Rachel, Name that Nick.
He's one of the Jonas Brothers, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Wow,
cool.
his teeth are really bad.
Well, I wouldn't be so critical, Nick.
They're not
So
that bad.
Rachel, that
They're
was
pretty
worth
bad.
10,000 points. So you now have 20,000 points.
For being a celebrity, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, for that standard, yeah.
Although,
Maybe
you know
he's
what, he
British.
is, although he is a vocal artist though, so I know a lot of times singers do not want to fix their teeth because they are fearful that
my.
it may change their singing voice. Like
Okay.
Freddie Mercury is a prime example, as is Jewel.
Yeah,
I
maybe
can't
he's
believe
British
this, Nick. You have a lot
too.
of complaints.
And he's yeah, well, he was British. He's no longer.
Yeah,
but-
I really, I really can't believe this, how many complaints that you have. So now, Nick, are you ready?
No.
All right. Well, that's okay. Name that Nick.
Hmm. Nick Thompson.
Not even close.
No. All right.
It's Nick Clegg.
How do you spell that?
Clegg.
Oh.
Should I say
And who is that?
I don't know this one.
GLE.
I know
And who-
Clegg sounds
Well,
familiar
Jeff
somehow.
says,
Yeah.
So Nick Clegg was, I have no idea. He doesn't seem very famous to me, but
Oh.
well. Oh, you know what did he do? He was a politician in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay.
So apparently he is fairly famous, Nick. So that's minus 20,000 points.
Very good.
So now Jeff says that he wants Adderall to be our sponsor in the future. So
Hook it
Wait,
up, Jeff.
what's the company that makes that owns that brand?
Shire.
Whoa, that's like very hyper specific
So
knowledge.
I'll toast to them.
All right.
Oh, that was really good. That was excellent.
Nice.
Now, Nick,
Yes.
now I should have answered that question because I'm the one asking the questions here. So
Okay.
you should have already known that, Nick.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Shire, I feel like you should know them because they have a lot of medicines.
Okay. I don't take any of their products, so I suppose I am a bit distanced.
Well, so I will say that I feel like I feel like a lot of people probably have had maybe one of their medicines at some point, depending on what incident they've come across in their life.
Okay.
Now I will say that I will admit that I actually do take multiple of their products, and one of them happens to be my acid reflux medicine. And it's a new one, and I'm only saying this because you know how hard it is, like if you have a condition and you don't know what to ask for because you don't know that it exists. This is a newer drug for acid reflux that I heard about from a friend, and I've had quite improved results since taking it.
Oh,
So it's called Dexilent, and it's in a new class of like acid reflux drugs. So right now it's prescription only. So I will say this, that remember this, everyone, Nexium, Prilosec, all of them were were prescription at first.
Yep.
So the time will come.
In theory, yeah, something like
Yeah.
a GI condition drug. Yeah, good chance of it.
Well, no, I didn't say what the time would come
Yeah.
for, Nick. I mean, the time, yeah, I mean, the time has come for me to have more of the barbecue pulled pork sandwich, Nick.
Good. You've earned it.
So this episode is
I really-
sponsored by digestive issues.
Oh, by the issues themselves. Well, then someone should have an on-air stomach ulcer, just to
Well-
really close the loop.
I
That's
don't know
we
if
are the
that's
fourth
possible,
guest.
but
Yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
I will say that I have another one for you, Rachel. So
Mhm.
I have another Nick for you. So are you ready, Rachel?
I'm
Because
ready.
this is worth 40,000 points.
40,000. All right, I need to get this one right then.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty easy one. So I feel like, like this is not rigged at all. So name that Nick.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that's Nick Cannon. You want to know how I was able to recognize him right away?
because it looks like him.
Yeah.
Well, because
yeah.
it looks like him, but he's been in the news because he's having his 10th kid. He has 10 kids.
10?
He's like the celebrity baby daddy, like
How many does he have with Mariah Carey?
2.
Only 2? Okay.
Yeah, like because that was earlier on in his like life and career when he was like married and he had twins with Mariah Carey.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then
How old is he now? About 40, 42?
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick,
he's in
Nick,
his 40s,
I told
yeah.
you that no, Nick, you're not the one asking the questions, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So just remember that, Nick. So
all right.
you
well,
should
can
already know how old Nick Cannon is.
you can give me my sentence later.
So, all right, Nick, that's minus 60,000 points
Okay.
for not knowing how old Nick Cannon is.
Pretty modest.
I do feel a little bit bad for the guy though,
Why
like-
is that?
because his talk show got canceled.
Oh,
I mean, it's
Okay.
good to support. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do feel bad because, like, I don't want to see anyone be out of the job,
Yeah, for sure.
because even though he's a
Fair.
celebrity and his job was a talk show, I don't want to see him out of a job. He needs some money
Fair.
to support those 10 kids.
good logic there.
Yeah, and the alimony paying to everyone probably,
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Yes,
paying alimony
check
to Mariah
the
Carey.
bills
I
to
think
pay every month.
I think she's doing okay without him.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
don't
you
know about. I
know
don't know about. Well, wait. Has he been married though outside of Mariah Carey?
Yeah, but Nick, remember if I were Mariah Carey, this is what I would do. I would be like, this is a Jeff and McKenzie situation. I'm gonna take Nick's money and I'm gonna run with it, and I'm then gonna just give it all to charity.
Okay.
So you're you're taking away the pleasure from Mariah Carey of like having extra money to be able to donate to charity.
Perhaps. I don't know what her charitable contributions are, anyways. But you could be right.
Well, all I'm saying, Nick, is you got another minus 60,000 points.
Okay. Well, who's counting anyways?
Nice try.
Who's counting anyways?
Well,
Definitely
I
not
am.
me. Oh, good. I'm glad you're.
I
doing the
am,
counting.
Nick.
I'm
So
not.
don't worry, the joke is on you.
Thank you. At least something. It is something.
Angela says we just talked about him, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty easy. So now, Nick, I have another Nick for you to name. So are you ready?
All right.
I mean, this one is
Sure.
an easy, Nick. So
Okay.
now, how ready are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
1.5.
All right, let's see. So name that Nick.
Oh, it looks familiar.
Hmm.
Looks
Yeah.
very familiar. But
Yeah, I feel like this is
Man,
a very familiar one, Nick.
I want to
Now,
say
audience, like just remember that if you name this Nick, you're eligible for a prize.
I want to say he's some kind of instrumentalist from an 80s rock band or something like that. He has that look.
He is a musician.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, Rachel, do you know who he is?
It took me a minute, but I
But you do
actually
know.
I listen to his music. I just
Oh,
don't look at his face a lot. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So, who is this Nick?
I don't know. I'm going to pass it off.
Rachel, this is for 80,000 points.
80,000. I'm like 70% sure that's Nick Cave.
It is.
Oh, cool.
It is. Very
yeah.
good.
I didn't know what
And-
he looked like old. I only know his
Yeah.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to give you a give me one, Nick, and you blew it.
Well, you didn't give me enough then.
Well,
Trying to give
I
something to me,
don't
John,
know
is
what
not
to
giving
say.
something to me.
I don't know what to say, Nick. I tried to help you, but that's okay. So, Rachel, are you ready to name that Nick? This is worth
John,
John,
this
this is
100,000
this
points.
is not a trying kind of. This is a results oriented
Okay.
environment, not a trying environment.
Okay,
Okay.
name that Nick, Rachel.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that was
Children's
100,000 points.
All right.
Wow.
So very
Wow.
good.
Right.
I can't believe this. I can't. Nick, did
Incredible.
you know that one?
No, I forgot.
I kind of figured that because you probably, I didn't think that you were a cable kind of person. So
No.
you probably cut the cord years ago.
Yeah.
Well,
Right
that
to
was for
that.
children though. Like they played like Little Bear and like children's cartoons.
Yeah, that's true. But have you heard of things like Rugrats, Nick?
No, I'm just completely out of
I
touch
didn't
with
think
everything.
so.
Whoa.
Just have
okay.
no knowledge of anything in this world.
I can't believe this.
I'm just
I
a lost
really,
soul adrift in the sea.
Yeah,
Roast
I
him in
can't
the
believe
comments,
this.
you guys.
Oh, this is delicious. Oh. I don't
All right.
know.
So I Googled what is the blue in the Superman Michigan ice cream flavor. It's actually a secret. It's an industry secret. The
Mm.
company doesn't want to give away the recipe for the blue.
Oh.
Yes,
How about
exactly.
it?
That's why, like, it just like when you ask anyone, they're speechless. But I
Okay.
have great news for you, Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, you lost the game.
Oh, it's over already?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't believe
no.
this.
Well, can the winner at least get a spin on the wheel?
Well, Nick,
Cool.
something will happen.
Something muffin.
Something will happen, but right after the break, Nick,
Oh, good. I need a break
you
here.
have to leave the audience in suspense.
Aren't they always?
I don't know. Like, I'll let them speak for themselves.
Jeff wants
Okay,
to
that's
know
fair.
about the
The struggle is
cake.
real. Oh my. Isn't this nice, Nick?
Bunch of sporting equipment?
I don't know what to say about this, but okay.
I don't either.
Something's wrong with my computer, as usual. I think I was sabotaged.
Probably. Too much time in the dark web.
Yeah, I was definitely sabotaged. But that's okay. I can't believe this.
Okay, very good. Very good.
So, Nick,
Yes.
name the holiday.
National. Can you give me a hint? Is it a day or a week or a month or what's that?
No, like no hint.
No hint. All right.
This was pretty obvious.
Okay. National School Sports Day.
Oh, nope, wrong again.
Okay.
National Sports Day in India.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
why there's a little field hockey in there.
You should have had cricket in there too.
Yeah, I think that's a serious omission then. Good point.
No, because National Field Hockey Day in India, like it became National Sports Day eventually, because it was actually essentially in honor of the birthday of one of India's most famous field hockey players.
Okay.
So you don't want to take away from the importance of field hockey on a sports day that was, originally in honor of India's most famous ever field hockey player.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mhm.
And I've never played field hockey and I never want to.
Wow. It's a lot of animosity.
Yeah. Have you ever
Well,
played
no,
football?
I want to leave it up to the professionals.
Oh.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, Rachel, what is your favorite sport?
Oh gosh.
As a participant or as a spectator?
yeah.
Or both? Or
Well, Nick, I'm asking the question, but that's okay. So Rachel, whatever you want to say about sports is fine.
Okay.
And it might even be an e-sport.
Ooh, okay. So as far as participating, I liked playing, or I guess not playing, but I did competitive swim, and obviously it's awesome because like you don't have to sweat, you're just in the pool, which is great.
I mean, you are
and
still sweating. You just
Yeah.
kind of nullified.
Yeah. And then watching football is cool if you're like with friends, because then you can share a basket of wings, because I feel like I mean, you can have wings whenever you want, but it feels lonely eating wings by yourself. But then as far as like,
I'm not even going to speak on that
So
topic.
Rachel,
You know my opinion on that.
yeah.
so would you like to be on a fantasy football league with me and some other people this season? And I can guarantee you that you can have some wing eating sessions with us on Zoom.
Is anyone else on the fantasy football league that
Just John.
I know? Just
Only
John.
John.
Yes.
No, John's the only person in it.
No,
Overall.
yes. No, yes.
Okay.
It's a John only. It'll be the two
No,
of you.
no.
You'll have a really good roster.
No, like there's other people interested. And you know some of the people.
Oh, cool. Because like if
He said,
If I
listen,
get-
he said interested. He didn't say signed up.
No. Because no one signed up yet, Nick, because
Because
I
you're slacking
haven't
on creating
created
a
the
league.
sign up form.
Oh, you're slacking off big time.
Oh no one's slacking, Nick,
Sounds like it.
except you. You showed up late tonight.
It's true. I did notify you, but that you're all right.
Jeff and
So-
Angela
so
get in
Rachel-
on it, I'd get in on it.
So Angela, are you in on the fantasy football league again? I have not asked you yet, but
No, everybody
I-
declined. Everyone declined.
no, not everyone declined, Nick, because there
If you
were
want
some
to prove
people.
Nick wrong, you'll
There
No,
join.
were some
everyone-
people from last year who asked specifically to return.
No, I'm saying everyone should decline.
No. I don't think that's how it works, Nick.
We'll see when the
Yeah.
invitations
Oh, by the way, Nick, like,
get distributed.
remember remember who did not make the top 3 last year? It was you. Remember
Yeah,
that,
well,
Nick?
the league was rigged, so
Like it was you.
I
Angela
believe-
was second place.
I believe a lot of people felt it was rigged.
I
since you
was
won.
third place. It was not rigged.
I'm not.
All we
I'm not
did
convinced.
was we purposely made sure that you picked like first.
That I did what?
But you know what? That is not an admission of guilt. Like do you think this is like the Mar-a-Lago investigation or something, Nick?
It could be.
Like if you think that's what it is, I'm gonna redact everything.
All
I'm
right,
just
that's
gonna
fine.
give you a blacked out document that's blacker than blackened salmon.
I'm okay with that.
Blackened salmon is actually, it's got like specks of other thing in it, but I get what you mean. So
I love blackened seafood, so that.
Well, no,
works for
I
me.
like blackened salmon too, but I mean, like
I do
in terms
too.
of the color of this redacted document, Nick.
That's
Gotcha.
fine.
That's all you're
whatever.
getting.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
if I get the blackened salmon and as collateral, I'm cool with that.
yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now you're threatening to hold the salmon hostage.
That's
It's not
fine.
threatening to hold it hostage, it's threatening to eat it.
Yes, true.
Well,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
I'm trying
that's
to
what
hold
I
it
mean, like,
hostage in my
he-
stomach.
That's what I mean. Like Nick is trying to like hold the salmon hostage to eat it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It
It's gonna
seems
taste good.
like unreasonable search and eating.
Fine, whatever, but it's gonna taste good.
And by the way, I did not buy salmon this week at Meyer because the salmon was not on sale. That's how I end up with pork chops because
Oh, nice.
just so everyone knows, the 6-pack of the boneless pork chops are buy one get one free at Meyer this week.
Okay. Well,
So-
gotta get with it then.
So if you're looking for pork chops and you want them cheap, go to Meyer this week. And the ones I had for lunch were nice and juicy, and it felt like the pig had just, ran out of the barn onto my plate that was that fresh.
Wow, it's like pork sushi.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's better for me than regular sushi because I don't like that, Nick. So
Yeah,
Rachel,
I suppose. I mean, you
no,
chance
Nick,
to get
stop
E. coli.
interrupting. Rachel was trying to tell the audience and us about
All right.
sports. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Okay, cool. So let's see, I answered 2 of the components. I guess the other component is watching for watchability. And it'd probably be hockey just because like easy to follow. You can introduce your friends to it really quickly. And it's literally like you bring your friend and then you're like, hey, puck go in goal, cheer for that person, and then everyone has fun.
Yeah, I like that. Nick, how about your favorite sports?
Let's see, it's curling all the way.
Curling, that's a good one.
See, I could have guessed that. So Jeff says, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask Jeff, but I agree with Angela. Don't be weird, but I would say, Rachel, you don't look a day over 22.
Wow.
Thank you. As someone who's over 22, I'm at that age where I sort of care about how old I look. So
But what I will say is that I look not a day over 23.
Okay.
how old does
No.
Nick look to you?
42.
Mm.
Especially with
Yeah,
his
it's
facial
like
hair
that.
now too. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's I look like a tired office worker sitting in a chair type of vibe that makes you look older, Nick.
Yeah. Well, hey, can't win them all.
A fully unfurnished wall behind him, like, a middle-aged person. They don't furnish their
Yep.
walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like my
So-
life, a blank canvas.
So since you know what, I feel like the audience deserves to know my favorite sports. I'll tell them right after I take a
Tell
shot.
us. Okay.
After you
So
do what?
Also, we need to tell Jeff what the K was. He's asking in the chat.
Oh,
oh yeah, 23 of what, Nick? You know what?
20.
I
What?
don't look a day over 23 Penguins years old,
Oh, what's
which
the
I don't know
conversion?
what that means, but that's
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Jeff.
All right.
So I would say that my favorite sport is now for playing. I will say probably now this is a big toss up, but it's a toss up between kickball and disc golf.
Ooh, you got to give it to kickball.
Well,
This
I-
is fun. Yeah.
yeah, but I will say though that I feel like I technically could give them both because one of them lends itself to being a team sport and the other one more of an individual effort sport.
Yes.
Even though you can play disc golf as a team,
Yeah.
it's more about your individual effort.
So it sounds like kickball is getting the.
Hmm.
Now, I will
Getting the
say my
sway.
favorite sport to watch is probably, well, you know what? I probably would go with basketball, but only because here's why. If the other major league sports actually made it as exciting to watch at a game as basketball, I would feel a little bit differently.
Okay.
Like, do I want to go and actually go to a MLB game where I've never been given a customer satisfaction survey in my life, Jeff? No, absolutely not. I don't want to go there, Jeff. So never again. And I'll say this is the first season I've never been to a Tigers game. And you know
still have
what?
time. There's still time.
Oh no, Nick, I don't have time because
Oh, the season's still going.
no. The Tigers have croaked. They're done.
Oh, wow. Fair weather fan.
Oh no, I don't think that, Nick. No. They could have kept my business and they chose not to. They didn't try hard enough.
It's typically the case with these teams.
Yeah, I used to
They
have
just did
season
not try
tickets to
hard
the
enough.
Tigers, and you know what? The
Sounds like a money
Pistons lured me over, and you know why? Because of this.
What? Wait, what just happened?
What? You know what happened, Rachel?
It's not picking, the mic isn't picking up whatever the sound is
It's
coming out
not
of the
picking it
button.
up.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's dumb.
Like
Like
it's probably
it's probably
pitchy or
because Nick
something.
rigged my mic.
Yeah.
John,
Oh.
you gotta tell us what the K was. The audience is
well-
demanding to learn about the K.
Okay, so then, oh yes, that case. So I will also, before I get to that, I want to say my favorite e-sport.
Ooh, I want
Now-
to hear this.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite e-sport, Rachel?
No, I actually don't. So unless Rocket League counts, but that's not really an esport. So
Do you have one, Nick?
I like watching the Madden competition.
Oh my.
Not I'm like a religious follower, but I do enjoy watching like the finals.
Yeah, I mean, like how do I say this? Like, I think that esports are, there are great, I don't know, like there's great things, right? I mean, there's great things that could happen, right? with esports, but I would say that my favorite one is probably this is a hard one.
I can tell.
Probably Overwatch.
All right.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that game was still like really popular. I mean, I'm sure it is, but yeah, that's a good
I
one.
mean, that's that. Yeah, like I mean, because like it's not one that like you would like expect to be like
Mhm.
one that is everywhere, right?
Yeah. I remember pre-COVID, everyone was wearing Overwatch Halloween costumes.
Oh, I remember that trend.
Yep. So the K, Jeff, stood for kitten. So somebody actually guessed on a game show that the K in K-pop stood for kitten.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that
I
doesn't make
couldn't
any
believe it either.
sense.
But it was also like a 75-year-old white woman.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Like I
That's
just so
so
that
really
everyone
funny.
knows, like it like you know what? I completely understand if 75-year-old white woman is not the demographic of K-pop.
You don't know for sure in today's day and age. You don't know.
You know what?
No,
though?
but
A lot of
I'm
older
saying that
ladies are
I
getting into
understand if it's
K-dramas,
not.
though.
I understand
that
if
I
it's
believe.
not. So that's all I can say is I can understand if it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
So, oh yeah, so Jeff just called you a boomer, Nick. So okay, boomer.
Okay.
You know what that means, Nick?
My best guess is it's an abbreviation
If
of
you
a
don't
baby
know what
boomer, which I
okay
am
boomer
not.
is, then you deserve to have it said to you.
Oh, all right.
You agree with that, Rachel?
Oh,
I
not
get
co-
why that would be true.
regardless, I'm not comprehending. So if I'm supposed to take offense to that,
I think
I'm
it is
not.
kind of true.
I'm supposed to
That
get to
if
understand.
you don't know what okay boomer is, then you deserve to have it said to you.
That's fine,
It's
but
a
the attempt
David
is
like-
meme, but yeah.
if the attempt
Like
is
the
to
next
offend me,
thing,
I'm not
Nick, like-
offended. You have to be able to interpret and comprehend
Yeah,
the
but
insult
like,
in order for it to be
like next
insulting.
thing you know, Nick, is that people are gonna be calling you a Karen.
Ooh, all right. Well, I better get things under control.
So Jeff clarified that the okay boomer was to the lady who said kitten pop instead of K-pop.
Oh well,
Oh,
well, Nick. Okay, boomer.
I'm glad the record's been set straight.
Well, I don't think that no, Jeff is just incomprehensible in the chat, so I don't know
Ooh,
what to
wow.
say.
Okay.
Oh, so actually,
I'll drink to that.
so you know how you had that guest on the past 2 weeks, and it's the girl with glasses. Anyways, I have a thing for glasses. I like girls in glasses.
Oh
Putting that on the record.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Wow, that was a little random, but okay.
Yeah.
no. So Rachel, do you remember when I was in LA? Did I remember how I at one point like showed you my clear glasses frames?
Oh, I remember though. How come you don't
Okay,
wear those
so
anymore?
that's the last time I saw them. And I thought that they were in my bag, and I looked today and they weren't.
Oh no!
Come on.
But I really like those glasses.
I did
So-
too. Those were like your most stylish pair.
So I will say that I bet that I either sat them down somewhere and didn't see them because they were clear, or I got
Ooh.
robbed
Mm.
and they were taken by TSA, because I also found out my e-cigarette was missing.
I see. Well, maybe TSA did pick through it and left it out on accident.
Yeah, they took the glasses and the e-cigarette, and now they're smoking at the LAX TSA station with with my glasses
You know
on.
what's gonna happen is the next time you go to LAX, you're gonna see some person wearing clear glasses and Puffy
Hear that,
on
everybody? Whoever's
Instagram.
And smoking
traveling-
an e-cigarette.
Whoever's traveling to LA, keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, in the new Delta Terminal 3. Because
Okay, everyone
that's the
keep an eye
terminal
out.
I went to.
Yeah. Okay.
You hear
But
that,
the new-
travelers of the world?
But the new Delta Terminal 3 is nice.
I believe that.
I'll give them that much. So now that, you know what, now that the Jeff has gotten out of control in the chat, I'm gonna have to say, okay, boomers to the chat. So,
Wow.
so now Nick,
Really,
Like
really
aging
getting
your
with the-
audience for no reason.
really laying down the law here.
well, you know what?
I talk
Like,
about authority.
Yeah, I will
You are just
say,
policing the world right now.
well, no, that's not how it is. Like all I can say is that Rush Limbaugh is not around to say, okay, boomer to the chat, but I am.
Well, I'm glad someone is.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm like the Rush Limbaugh of the 21st century, Nick.
Mm,
I would find a new comparison.
yeah, I don't know.
No. Because all I'm saying is that, like, think about this. Everything comes back new and improved.
What-
Okay. So improved.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with Rush, but okay.
Well, you know what, Nick? Some people are in a rush to get out of here. Look what I did there, Nick. So it's time for your final joke of the week, Nick.
All right. Well, since classes nationwide are really starting up now, I have a school
Are
related
they
one.
really, Nick?
They are in a lot of places, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
you said that a couple of weeks ago.
Because there were some starting back then too.
I don't think that they. Well, okay, Nick. I'll believe you.
Okay. All right. So what's the king of all school supplies?
Well, Rachel, do you have a guess?
Um.
Here, Nick. Like, say the question again, because that will give us a little time to stall.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. What is the king of all school supplies?
I know it's gonna be a pun, and I wanted to say pencil, but I can't think of a pun with pencil. So I don't know. What about you, John? Do you have a guess?
The king of all school supplies.
I'll give you a hint. Pencil is not correct.
Well, all I will say is that if I had to guess, now, Rachel, I'll assume that it has something to do with like a crown or something. So,
I don't
No.
think a tiara counts as school supplies, just for the record.
so
Maybe in finishing school, but not standard academic scholastic environments, I don't think. But what do I
So-
know?
yeah, so all I will say, Nick, is that nope, no one has a guess.
Okay. No one in the audience either? Or did you
Oh,
shut
no,
them
no,
down?
but you got another don't be weird and okay, boomer.
Oh, let me see this. Okay. Oh, let me get in there.
So no guesses, Nick.
Nothing. Everyone's tapped
Nothing.
out.
Nada.
All right. Well, the king of all school supplies is obviously the ruler.
No, how did we
Womp
not think of
womp.
that? Oh, okay.
No, no, nope, not gonna take it.
That's fine.
But better luck next week, Nick.
Yeah.
Do you have
Hopefully.
any parting words for the audience, Rachel?
Oh, join the fantasy football league so that we can all keep playing and interacting with each other and prove Nick wrong.
And eating chicken wings.
And then I can Zoom and eat chicken wings with you
Hey,
guys.
if you guys want to keep eating mediocre wings, subpar wings, that's fine.
Yep. What a time to be alive. See you next week, everyone.
That's cilantro.
Happy National Herbs Day, everyone. Well, actually, it's technically Eat More Herbs and Less Salt Day, but I don't know why
Oh,
that
okay.
I deal with each other, but that's okay. Did you know there's a difference between herbs and spices?
Yeah,
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Did you know, Rachel?
The difference between what, two herbs?